Welcome to Strategy Battle Games to another GBHL YouTube video. You're here with your host GBHL Damian, and this is Matchup of the Day. So yes indeed, welcome back to the Matchup of the Day studio. I'm once more joined by our guest pundit, Jay Acharya. How you doing, sir?
Yeah, very well. Yourself?
Very well, thank you. And we are rushing headlong into round two
of Group 1.
So we've got two great matches for you tonight. As always, don't forget, we haven't seen them.
No.
We haven't watched them yet, we don't know the results. We suggest you go and watch those matches before you see the rest of the show, because otherwise they will give away spoilers.
Yep.
But we have the winners of round one.
We do, yeah.
And facing off against each other, and the losers, presumably done to add to the tension, to keep the group alive, as it were.
Yeah.
So who have we got up tonight?
So, for the losers, we've got Easterlings, who obviously lost to Minas Tirith in the last round, and they're playing the Wild Men of Dunland. Should be a...
So what have we got going on there? There's the Wild Men. Did the Wild Men have shooting?
No.
Dunland's got shooting. So there's no shooting.
No shooting from either sides.
Eastling's got some fight for.
Yeah, numbers favour the Easterlings, if I recall correctly.
And they've got a horse.
A mounted hero.
It's hard to see Dunland coming through that.
I agree.
I think.
I agree.
The strength 5 of the captain could do some damage.
It could, especially against the back rank of spears, if you can get in there. But equally, I think the higher fight and the fact that the captain's mounted should probably see the Easterlings to victory.
Only outside chance, based on how round one went,
Yeah.
is with the Dunland chieftain having 3 will. If they get broken, he could hang in there.
He could, and we saw what happened to the Easterlings last round. So potentially, if the Dunland can break the Easterlings, they're in with a shout. But
do you fancy an outside bet?
I don't see it happening.
I can't, based on I think I kind of do now, but based on the fact that I said Eastlings would win the group, I've got to back the Eastlings on that.
I agree.
Next up we have the Woses against Minas Tirith.
Yeah, I mean, it would be a lot more difficult for the Woses to effectively use their blowpipes now against the Defence 7 Guard of the Fountain Court. But
so that's 6s, is it 6s by 4s?
Yeah. Strength 2 blowpipe, Defence 7, 6s by 4s. If they can take out one, you know,
they've got a lot of numbers.
They've got the numbers in their favour already, but if they can just take out 1 or 2,
I get the impression we picked very poorly for this group.
Yeah, I think they did. Having gone through it.
I think the Woes is why we go through. But I'm sticking to Minas Tirith. I think the armour's going to save the day.
Yeah, so
they're going to get in there, refuse to die.
Yeah, I agree.
Higher fight value.
Should see them through.
Yeah.
But let's see.
Never in doubt, right?
No.
We're going to go off, we're going to watch those matches, and we'll come back with some punditry.
Yep.
So welcome back to Matchup of the Day. We have now seen the fights. This is a loud chair. And how did they go?
Which game would you like to talk about first?
Shall we talk about the first game of day one?
Yeah,
I suppose. That was, of course, Minas Tirith versus someone. The Druiden.
Yeah, of
Minas
course.
Tirith versus Gondor. Yeah, Minas Tirith versus the Druiden.
Yeah.
So that, of course, ended up with a victory to Minas Tirith.
It did, but not without a loss. Many a loss for Gondor, especially Baragons.
Indeed, you know? Baragon going down very early to shooting.
Yeah.
Which we called Minas Tirith.
We called Minas
Tirith getting through.
We did. We thought the Defence 7 would hold out, which it did.
It did. But losing Baragon, that means he's died in both, which means
it could have a potential.
It will affect. Well, it will affect
the final standing.
The final standing, because they will have lost their hero in both.
Yep.
So that's interesting. Then as soon as they go into fights, started going Minas Tirith's way.
I mean, as far as I remember, Jamie pretty much killed every time he won the fight. Yeah. I mean, you did force to wound, you're more than likely to kill, but he killed quite a fair bit, didn't he? That's
their weakness, isn't it? As soon as someone gets onto them, they're in trouble.
It is, yeah.
Harry used 2 of his might to call heroic moves towards the end,
which didn't do much, did they?
We didn't think they did an awful lot.
No.
in terms of positioning. It didn't kind of save him in a lot of ways.
And that had a knock-on effect, didn't it, later on? When
did.
Garn rolled a 5.
He did roll a 5
to Phantom Court.
Yeah.
But then didn't have the might because he'd called a heroic move.
Indeed. So if he had kept one, he would have done 1. Would it have made a difference killing 1? Don't know.
No.
I'd say. Would the other might point have made a difference later on?
Who knows?
But you make these decisions, don't you? In the middle of the game. So yeah, Ministerial. So we're pleased with that because I remember our group bet was Ministerial to get through at least. So we're pleased with
which they should now do, having won 2. Though
they've got to get through.
They've got to get through now.
They will get through, but it's just where they finish.
Yeah.
Because the other 2 games who have won 1 are playing each other next.
Yes.
So Ministerial are through.
Yeah.
The first team successfully through.
Second game then.
Game 2 then we had Dunland against
the Easterlings.
Against the Easterlings, which we of course wanted the Easterlings to get through because they were our group winner.
And we were correct.
Yeah. I mean, wow.
Some great rolling from Jamie there. That first heroic combat when he charged in.
I thought that was pretty gutsy.
I think it was, especially needing 5.
So he's used a might, so he's going to have 1 might left, 3 attacks.
Yeah.
He is higher fight. I mean, the odds are good.
I think when he killed the first one, and then he had 4 dice on the second one, with 1 point of might, you're probably back in to kill both.
Yeah.
But then obviously leading on, he then charged 1 more, killed that
he
one as well.
He got rid of 3 guys.
3 in 1 turn.
Yeah, which
Dunland
is
were already
swing.
low on numbers. Comparatively.
You can see the benefit of the horse. Like, amount of captain in these small games can be huge. I think you've got to go through with those heroic combats and just take a punt.
I agree. And that probably ultimately won the game in the end.
I mean, the Dunland didn't help.
No.
There was a point where Jamie rolled a 2 and Harry chose to roll a 1.
Yeah.
The brave captain with a courage test had to use 2 points of will.
He did.
They are pretty awful, aren't they?
They are.
Dunland.
They are, yeah.
There's also, has anyone else been noticing the way Jamie? I don't know if it's a bit arrogant or if it's just nonchalant, but the way he's rolling some of his dice. We've seen it in 2 games so far.
But you're still winning the fight.
He is. You'll get a handful of dice, just go, oh, there's a few, and win it. And
my friend will support with a little feint, sorry.
Just roll
we win? Yep, sure. He dies.
So it's a new technique we haven't seen on. No. I think maybe he's been practicing the last 4 years since the last World Cup. Ready for this one, perhaps. Absolutely.
There's also a Dunland captain using only 1 point of might to draw.
Oh, that was a huge call.
We did, yeah.
From Harry. Yeah.
What did we think when he made that call?
I thought use 2.
I thought
if you're going to commit some might, use 2 to guarantee it.
I mean, he did win the roll off.
Yeah. And then he did use, but then thankfully for Harry, he had the might point.
Yeah.
So he could heroic strike.
He did, yeah.
And then he rolled double 2 and died.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Not strong.
not too strong.
No.
But if he hadn't heroic struck, he could have used that might point to get to a 3.
Yeah.
And died.
Yeah. And Jamie with his overkill.
Captain. Although was it the turn Jamie trapped him, and I believe he rolled 6 dice, needed 5s, fainting, and didn't roll any 5s, any 6s, or any 1s, which is quite spectacular.
Strange decision.
That's up there with 9 dice, 3 highest. Still not over it. But Dunland wiped out. But as the guys did celebrate, they did kill someone this turn.
They did.
This game. So that's their first kill. Wiped out for having killed 1 model. Wiped out twice, having killed 1 model. So Dunland, unfortunately, are out.
They are.
They're gone.
They are.
So Dunland are out. Ministerial for through. And so the big game, the huge game of the next round is going to be Woes v Easterlings to get through.
Yeah, winner will go through.
The winner of that game will win the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I think so.
Garn
died once.
No, Garn did die.
Only once though.
Yeah, and the Eastern captains died.
But it all depends on if they die.
So yeah, it does depend. Yeah. So what's the tiebreak for a tiebreak? Who knows what happens after that? So yeah, if one army this wins with the hero alive, they go through.
Yeah.
If they don't, Jamie panics and has a look at his rules. We're hoping for Easterlings. That's what we put up. We're hoping for Easterlings to beat the Woses with the hero surviving, thus winning the group and overcoming.
Will be right.
Yeah, overcoming huge odds from the start. They're submarining. That's our bet.
It's the way to go at a tournament as well, you know.
Absolutely.
Lose your first
Tactical
game,
first
win
loss.
the rest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see if we're right though.
And hopefully that captain will prove his worth again with the heroic combat. Stay out of blowpipe range. Charge in. Smash it.
Yeah.
Never in doubt.
Yeah.
But we will find out tomorrow in the final round of Group 1 of Middle Earth's World Cup.
Yep.
We'll be back then. Until then, don't forget to let us know in the comments below who you think is going to be winning the next round.
Yep.
And as always, don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe.
Support your Hobbit host by clicking on the links below.
Follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook.
Support your Hobbit hobby.
And happy strategy battle gaming.